Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the 70th scenario of Apex Trigger. We will be completely working on the user object. So let's see how we will be doing it. If I talk about data model of a scenario 50, we have already discussed that we will be working on user object. On user object, we have one field that is manager, that is basically hierarchical relationship. Hierarchical relationship is specifically on the user where we can manage user with the manager field and we can create a hierarchy. So this is the first field that we will be using. We will be creating another field that is team, in which we have three teams: sales team, IT team and finance team, and third is assign manager checkbox. So requirement is as such, whenever the user, whenever the assign checkbox is checked on creation of a user, we need to assign autom, and also if the team has been selected to any of these three, we need to automate the manager of that team, or not manager, or the user of that team as a manager to that person. If no user is available on the same team, don't allow user to save in the system. So we also need to provide a validation here as well. So let's start with the Apex trigger here. Created the trigger by default before starting this class. So first question here is, do we need to go for the before or after? So one thing is there, as soon as we need to provide a validation, so we will be definitely be going for a before insert operation. Also we need to update the field before the record has been saved. So let's take an example. If there is a field of manager, if the sales team has manager, or the IT team has manager, or finance team has manager, has a user in it, then we need to definitely assign that user to that record. So let's start with the before insert. So what I will be doing, I will be adding trigger dot is insert double and trigger dot is update is after. And what I need to do here, so let's save this out. So once we are done with saving of this record, we will be calling the user handler method. User handler dot, the method name that we want to call here is, that is test method. Let's not make it test method, let's make it realistic. Actually I got fever yesterday, that's why my voice is echoing. User handler dot handle manager, here I will be passing trigger dot new record. Once we are done with this, we will be saving this out. We will be copying this method, that is handle manager, and what I will be going here, I will be going here, that is public static void method. Here I will be passing list of user and new records. So once we are done with this, we will be saving it, and we will try to save the framework as well, so that we don't face any challenge after writing the trigger in the framework only. So I hope this got saved, and finally this is the time to save this. So once we are done with this, next step what we will be doing, we will be taking a list of record. So what we will be taking for loop. First of all, we will be iterating the record for user u1 colon. First, what is the first thing that we need to check here? That is new records. First thing that we will be checking, if u1 not is active. So this is the first check that we need to check. If is equal to true, this is the first check. Double and u1 dot, the second thing, assign team. That is, if I go here and if I search for user, since I have created around a week ago, let's check. Yes, we are able to see here all the fields here. So that is assigned manager. So this is a field that I have created. This is a type of checkbox field. So let's copy this. U1 dot assignment true, and let's save this out. So once we are done with this, u1 dot is active and u1 dot assign manager equal to true. And third field that we need to check here is that is u1 dot team underscore c if not equal to null. If these three value are if these three value are true, then only we will be doing with this trigger. So first of all, what is needed here? We need a team here. So in order to get the team, what I will be doing is I will be taking set of string where I will be storing the team. So team map team set is equal to new set of string. So once we are good with this, next thing what we will be doing, we will be copying this, that is team set dot add, that is u1 dot team. So we have stored the team in the set. So once we are done with this setting of team, next step what we need to do here is we need to do the query on user where if we have any user available with that team. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be taking a list of user, that is manager list is equal to select id comma name. We just need a id comma team underscore c comma assign manager. No, we don't need this field. Team from user where team underscore c in which set, that is team set and is active is equal to true and not and we will be doing order by last modified date DESC. So once we are done with this, we will be saving this. So after saving this record, after doing this query, next step what we will be doing, since it can happen that you can get bulkified approach. So we will be iterating this list. So let's iterate this for user u1 colon manager list, and further what I will be doing, I will be creating one map, that is map of string where type will come in the string and id where user id will come in the manager. So manager map is equal to new map of string comma id. So let's close this out. So once we are done with this, so here we will be adding one check if manager map don't contains key. Which key is available? There may be a case that multiple users will come with the same, so I don't want to iterate it again and again, put the value again and again in the map. So what I will be doing, I will be picking up my first value. So that is u1 dot team underscore c. If this is available, then what you need to do, then manager map dot put that is u1 dot team dot team, comma u1.id. So once we are done with filling of this map, where we will be, if three teams are available, then one for sales, one for IT, and one for finance will be coming. So once we are done with this, next step is we finally need to iterate this for loop. We need to finally update the manager ID. So what I will be doing for, I will be copying this. Okay. So why to write for loop again? If we have already used it, since this is before insert, we will not be doing DML operation. So what I will be doing, I will be first creating if manager map, if manager map dot contains key, which key is required, that is u1 dot type. If not type, this is team. Actually, when I was practicing, I was also adding team here. If it is available, else what you need to do, else you need to perform another thing. So else we need to provide error. So u1 dot add error, you cannot save this record as the user with this team is not available, or plus I will be adding, that is u1 dot team. So this is the error. Else what we will be doing, else u1 dot manager id is equal to, what I need to do here, that is manager map. Let's copy this line. Instead of contain key, we will be just putting get here. So contain key, what I will be doing, I will be putting get here. So get will give me the user ID of user who will be the manager. So I think we are facing some issue. So let's see what is the problem here. So this is a bracket that is matching here. This is a bracket here. Error got resolved. So now it is a time to test the trigger finally. So I have one user that so let's go on to user object, because earlier I was testing this. So I have one user that I have created, user. So let's go here. So it is xyz. So its team is, if I go here, its team is sales. So means I have only one team available, sales. For other users I haven't given any team. So what I will be doing, I will be again going on to my users tab, and after going here on the user, I will be creating one new user. Let's give a random name as Ramesh Singh. Ramesh Singh I have already given. Shamesh Var Singh. Let's give it Simba. So Shameshwar Singh. So Sham, since this is random, Sham @gmail.com, and let's make a number so that the username doesn't create issue. Ideally this record will not get saved, it will give me error because here what I will be doing, I will be checking this, and instead of sales I will be selecting IT. So let's save this out, and as soon as I save this out, oh, I haven't selected the role. Let's select anything. I'm not looking for the profile, so let's save this record. So initially it should not get saved. Is our trigger fired or not? Let's see. IT, No, I think we got some issue here. Oh, the trigger which we have written is insert is after. So make sure that you don't make any mistake here. Is before. So let's save this. We have written the trigger. It is time to test the trigger. So first of all, let's create a user with some other team, because if I check the XYZ, it is the user of sales department. I think for IT department we haven't created anything. For I think finance department we haven't created anything. So let's go on users again, and by going on users, what I will be doing, I will be selecting the finance department here. So let's give a random name. So we don't have to worry anything about, because we just need to test this account, and already I've done the testing very much here. So let's make it something like random, and let's make it this. Let's make it @gmail.com, and further let's okay. So what I will be doing, I will be selecting finance. So once we are done with finance, I will be selecting the role as VP North America. So as soon as I save this record, I should get a validation here. Yes, I'm getting you cannot save this record as user with the team is not available. So let's give it sales now instead of finance. So as soon as I give sales here, so sales is XYZ. So it has been created and manager has already been assigned. I think two managers are there with, one is Ramesh Sharma and another is XYZ. So Ramesh Sharma got last modified date is for Ramesh Sharma. So Ramesh Sharma becomes the manager here. So not XYZ. So if you like my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for more such content. Thank you. Thanks everyone.